Hi, welcome to this month's essential oil class, where we will share about this month's oil and create a blend together. We host this class every month in person at Serenity and Soul. The next one will be in February, and we'd love to have you come out. So please hop on our Facebook page or stop into our store, pick up a event schedule so that you can see when we will be offering the essential oil class, as well as our monthly Reiki share and Tarot share, among other things. So this month we are going to talk about one of my favorite oils for this season. It's cold outside, everybody's getting sick, so one of the best oils to keep on hand during this season is eucalyptus oil. So today we're going to go over the uses and the benefits of eucalyptus oil, as well as make a essential oil blend that is supportive for cold and flu season. So I've named it Cough and Cold Blend. So essential oils are created using a steam distillation process that takes large amounts of plant matter and uses a process to extract the oils from the essential oil from the plant itself. So it winds up with the essential oil and a hydrosol, which is a water-based product that can also be used. The essential oil has the constituents of the plant kind of concentrated in form. So these oils are very strong in their therapeutic effects. We can use them for variety of things. One of the most common ways that people use essential oils is diffusers. So we have diffusers like this, where you fill the reservoir with water, add your essential oil, and the smell is carried into the room. This allows your body to receive the therapeutic properties of the oil and allows you to use it for aromatherapy, where the scent itself creates certain effects in the body. We have passive diffusers. Actually, so the passive diffusers here use porous surfaces like ceramic, and then we have heat diffusers, which also evaporate the water and the essential oil into the air. Another way you can use essential oils is on things like diffuser jewelry, or one of my favorite ways, which is creating something that you can carry with you. This is a roller bottle where you put a carrier oil. Essential oils, because they are so strong, it's really important to have a carrier oil for most of them. This allows you to apply it to your skin without damaging the skin because of the strength of the oil. So in a roller bottle, we can put a carrier oil such as coconut, almond, jojoba, you can use olive oil or even sunflower oil. All of these will work. Then you're going to add in your drops of essential oil, and you can apply these topically to your skin. If you apply it to your wrists, you're receiving the aromatherapy benefits, but you can also use this to apply something that you were using as an insect repellent or as a dressing for a wound for the disinfectant properties. You can use small bottles like this to create blends. This will allow you to take the properties of different oils and combine them, and then you can add these blends to your diffuser. In the case of this month's oil, eucalyptus, this is a great oil to diffuse in the air during cold season, because the properties of the eucalyptus will actually help the people who are sick and will disinfect air. The blend can also be used on surfaces to disinfect those surfaces from the cold germs and bacteria. Other things that we might use in our essential oil products are things like beeswax and shea butter. These also allow us to apply our essential oils topically. And one of my favorite ways to use essential oils is in spray bottles. Spray bottles allow us to bring the aromatherapy benefits or the therapeutic benefits with us wherever we're going. You can add oils mixed with witch hazel. The witch hazel allows the oils to incorporate and be preserved. Then you top off the bottle with water and you have a spray that you can use on your body. You can use it on your face. You can spray it on your pillow, in your car, or around your home to receive these benefits, disinfect the air, and support your body. A lot of times during these lives, I have been making body sprays like you saw before. This month, the blend we're making, I find to be most supportive in a diffuser. So this month, we're going to make our blend in a bottle, but you are also welcome to take the same blend and mix it in a bottle as a body spray. So the oil that we're talking about is eucalyptus. So eucalyptus uses the eucalyptus leaves and the tops of the bushes for this oil. So one of the most beneficial uses for eucalyptus oil is that it has a powerful effect on the respiratory system. So that means that it can help treat coughs and symptoms of colds. It is known for treating phlegm or congestion in the respiratory system. It will loosen the phlegm and allow the person to breathe easier because of the antiseptic, antimicrobial properties. It's also going to address the actual bacteria that's causing, or the germs that are causing one to be sick. It can be used for things such as a sore throat, where you can actually add a drop to water and even a little bit of salt, because salt waters are really good for sore throat. And this is going to help ease the pain as well as treat the cause of the cold and flu. Another way that we can use eucalyptus oil is for arthritis and joint pain. In this case, we again want to mix it with a carrier oil before applying it to our skin, but it can help ease pain and reduce inflammation there. I've already, oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a diffuser, I assume it would be good for like a simmer pot or something as well.
Yes,
correct?
Okay. Yes, if you do not have a diffuser, or if you're really congested, you can take a pot of water, boil it, and add a couple drops of the eucalyptus, and then just let the steam fill the room. Or you can even take a towel or like a hand towel and put your head over the pot and put the towel over and just breathe in all that steam, and it will clear you out in a good way. We also talked about the antiseptic, antimicrobial, and antibacterial properties of this oil. So again, if you put it in a spray bottle, especially with some, you could use some alcohol, you could use lemon juice. You could even use the witch hazel probably, and then the eucalyptus oil, and that's gonna make a spray that will disinfect your surfaces, doorknobs, and things of that nature. Those properties also allow the eucalyptus oil to work on mouth stuff. So it treats plaque and gum disease as well as bad breath. So again, you can put a couple drops of this into water or even coconut oil, because coconut oil is also really good for the mouth. It disinfects, it works on a lot of levels. So mixing a little coconut oil with a drop or two of eucalyptus oil and then swishing it is gonna be awesome for your mouth health and your teeth. I want to make a note though that if you're swishing with coconut oil, don't spit it directly into your sink, because it will clog your pipes. Spit it into a tissue and toss it. Let's see, the eucalyptus oil is also good for sores, boils, wounds, and fungal infections, things of that sort. Again, diluting it with a carrier oil, you can put it directly on those things. It has been shown to help with repelling pests and insects. It has also been shown to boost mental clarity, so it's also good for helping you stay clear in the mind, especially during this very slow winter season. And it has an uplifting and refreshing effect as well. So this is a great oil to work with, and that is why it is heading up our blend for today. We're also gonna put into this blend lavender oil because it has a beautiful scent that's very pleasing, and it has a very relaxing property to it. We've talked about lavender in the past. It also has the antimicrobial and bacterial effects, so it's gonna also be good for that. We have lemon oil, which has a very uplifting and positive, it can bring about a positive emotion or positive feeling in the body. It's also really good for coughs and can help again with the germs associated there. We are going to use tea tree oil in addition in this blend because tea tree oil is another one that is very, very well known for its antimicrobial, antibacterial, and antifungal properties. So all of these oils are really gonna support our body's immune system and help treat the actual congestion, inflammation, and the cough and things like that when it comes to the colds and flus. Because we're making this one straight into a bottle, you don't have to add anything else to it, just the straight oil. If you'd like to make something that you can apply topically, you could also add some carrier oil directly into the bottle. And then if you wanted to apply it, you would just flip it, take a little bit of that oil, and then put it or treat a cut with it or something like that. So we're starting with our eucalyptus, and we are going to add 15 drops. The blend that I'm making is probably gonna fill the bottle about 50% or so. So if you wanted a full bottle of blend, you would double this recipe. We're going to add 10 drops of lavender. These blends can be adjusted to your preference. If you prefer a different oil other than lavender, or if you prefer a stronger floral scent, you can always add more. Then we're going to go with 5 drops of the tea tree oil, which doesn't have a very pleasant smell, but is really good for supporting the body. And then we have the lemon in there to kind of help. And I have 5 drops of lemon, but you could easily double that if you wanted a stronger citrus scent. All right, we got it. So in this case, I'll just give it a little swirl. You can see it about half filled the bottle there. And then we have a dropper top, which we put right back on there. And then if I were going to diffuse this, I could either put this blend directly into my pot of boiling water and, you know, breathe the steam or allow it to go in the room, or I could use a little diffuser like this, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of water here in the top. And these small reservoirs don't need a whole lot at a time, so I would maybe add 2 or 3 drops. If I was working with a bigger diffuser like this, I might add 6 to 10 drops depending on how strong I want the effect to be. And this is the same thing. You could just sit here and breathe right over it to get the benefits. Yes?
I know that people have been putting like eucalyptus leaves in their shower.
Uh-huh.
Would it make sense to also add that to the eucalyptus that's in the shower?
Definitely. I feel like when you add eucalyptus leaves, it's going to be a pleasant but less intense smell because you're working with the leaf versus the essential oil, which is super concentrated. It was making me think, I've seen people do these kind of like bath bombs, but they call them shower tablets or something,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I think it's like, it's like baking soda, maybe, or maybe citric acids. Something is the base, and then you add the essential oils like to that, and then like I feel like they put them in molds or something,
Yeah.
right? And then you pop them out, and then you put one in the shower, and then the hot water like causes it to like kind of steam up the shower. So that would be a great use for eucalyptus oil for sure. Peppermint is another really good one for like clearing congestion and working with colds. So depends on the preference. I'm not a big fan of peppermint, so I don't use that one unless I have to. Yeah. So yeah, so like I said, lavender is very, very soothing scent. It promotes sleep and relaxation. It can lessen anxiety in the body. The lemon is also really supportive. It can uplift the mood, balance emotion, and promote a positive environment, as well as support the body in a good way. So this is a really great blend to have on hand. You can even mix essential oils into something like a unscented lotion. And all of these ways are allowing you to basically create a toolbox that's gonna support you, whether it's stress, anxiety, inflammation, pain, sickness of some sort, infection. Having these oils on hand and knowing how to use them is really, really helpful in preventing or postponing, delaying trips to the doctor, and allowing our body to work with itself to promote healing without necessarily needing to take in things that could have other effects on the body. So natural essential oils are such a natural way to address some of this stuff, and it can be really helpful in the case of something like a cold where you can't necessarily go and get a pill to make it go away. This stuff is going to bring ease to the body and really cut the time that you're in it. So feel free to make this blend at home and let me know what you think. I will post the recipe, and I hope that you all are staying warm and that you will join us next month. Namaste.